as that evolved, how did you start working on other people's cars?
So when I had the Mustang, I at that time I was kind of bouncing around from working for my dad to, you know, trying to be independent and not working for him. And so, I mean, I was kind of bouncing around with different jobs, from selling life insurance and securities to, which I would have been really good at, I feel like, if I would have been a little bit older. Because, you know, who wants to listen to an 18-year-old kid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell them about finances. You know what I mean? I wouldn't.
What do you know about it?
Yeah. And I actually knew a lot. You know, I studied a lot of that stuff. So anyway, so I ended up getting a job at a Chief Auto Parts because I started building, you know, this Mustang that I got. And, you know, the first time I got a Mustang, it was so funny because, again, I wasn't anything mechanical at all.
Right.
You know, mechanical on the car besides changing oil. Okay. Like, let's put it this way. My Trans Am, the modifications were a set of headers and some air shocks. Okay. So I was very limited on what I knew. But it was, I had this Mustang, and I remember telling her, it was my first wife. I told her, I said, man, if I just get this Mustang, man, they're fast enough, I won't do anything to it. Because she knew, you know what I mean? It's like being a drug addict.
You're going to go down the rabbit hole.
Yes. And so, anyways, I got the car, and before you knew it, I started messing with it, and I started going out street racing with it. And it just kind of all evolved from, hey, working on buddies' cars that you met, you know, to I met a guy named Jeff who was working at Chief Auto Parts, and he's the one that got me the job there. And so we started a business together. Okay. And it was called Texas Jam. That was the very first, you know, Mustang business here in San Antonio. Anyway, so we got together, and it's called Jeff and Mike, Texas Jam. Okay. And that's where that all started. So
all right. Very cool.
That kind of got the snowball rolling.
Okay, that is very cool.